Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Nikola Jokic. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then it's Curry. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the two guard.
One shot.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
Here's Mitchell. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And, guys, I tell you what, they are getting after it on both ends here tonight. This game isn't all about offense this year.
Yeah, it's really been a competitive contest. It's not just a show. These teams are getting after it.
James misses.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world. You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Giannis kicks to Tatum. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Jokic. To the middle. Here's James. It's hauled in by the East.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. Guess that's the best you can do against King James, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And Jokic throws it down.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Here's Tatum, and he makes good on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Jokic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Just 5 to shoot. Jokic a screen. James way outside.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Boy, you've got to give credit to the defense. I mean, this is where you want to really work for quality looks. Try to get that confidence back. Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Curry.
Oh, nice speed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Towns a screen on Durant. And here's Tatum for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over LeBron. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
You know, Giannis wants to get a few steps closer, but he's worked really hard to make this mid-range shot more consistent.
Here's Curry. That one doesn't drop. Brunson with some nice D. Pass to Towns. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these 2.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And so Tatum nails them both. The West trails by 8. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Nothing on the board. From deep, Jokic hits it from 3-point range.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, better stay home.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Brownie's checked in for the East. Garland comes in for Jalen Brunson. James Harden, he's checked in for the West. LeBron outside. Outside Curry. Pass to Edwards. To the wing right side. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jokic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the West All-Stars. Mitchell passes to Brown. Here's James. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
And that one, good. Towns has got his third basket of the night.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Here's Harden. Rebound by Mitchell.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Giannis. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. West All-Stars with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Harden. LeBron trying to free himself up. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Curry.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Now here's Brown. That one misses. Great D that time from Edwards. Pass to LeBron. Harden sets the pick for LeBron. Lets it go from the wing. Garland with the rebound.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Evan Mobley's checked in for Towns. Pascal Siakam comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Garland. The East making a switch. Garland's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Davis is checked in for Nikola Jokic. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. It's a 3-point game. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Brunson the pass to Garland. Back to Brunson. Mobley, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Brunson missing. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. East All-Stars lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Jaylen Brown out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Mobley. Then there's Garland. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And it's Brunson missing. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And Garland has it in the corner. Back to Siakam. Brown with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot left block. Siakam. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by Jaren Jackson. Brunson kicks to Siakam. Mobley a screen on Jackson. And Mobley throws it down.
Sets a great screen, and then Mobley gets perfect position there on the roll.
Brown against Edwards. Wembanyama a screen on Brown. Here's Edwards outside for Jackson. Here's Wembanyama. East grabs the miss. Outside Garland. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson no good. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They trail by 1. Wembanyama sets a screen for Edwards. Hook it, Edwards, slotting home the 3.
Really like what Edwards did there, assertive in the two-man game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes here for the East. Tatum, he's checked in for Siakam. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Garland. Jokic is checked in for the West. Kevin Durant comes in for James Harden. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Inside, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And you can see that coming, right? Wembanyama taking on contact, getting the better end of that deal.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has yet to score.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Brown finds Brunson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the East leads by 1. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And Brown throws it down.
And Brown doesn't get enough credit as one of the best two-way players in our league.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up from the top of the key. That one rolling around and rims out. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West. They trail by 1. Brunson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Wembanyama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's the East. And the rejection by And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Mobley. And it's Garland in for Jalen Brunson. The West All-Stars also with a sub. Curry's checked in. And here's Tatum for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Curry. Jokic with a screen on Garland. Here's Curry. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for Edwards. The East leading by 4. Antetokounmpo dishes to Mitchell. Floats it up for Giannis. Look out below.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Durant against Brown. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jalen Brown.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success. Such a unique player, Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Durant hits them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Tatum. Got us a screen on Wembanyama. And that one's good. Tatum.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys. And the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Curry setting the pick for Wembanyama. Here's Jokic. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Garland, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Edwards kicks to KD. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
Giannis outside. Kicks it out to Garland. Tatum with a screen on Curry. Garland, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
KD passes to Wembanyama. Outside Curry. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Giannis. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. Tatum climbs in.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Wembanyama. From the top of the key, he buries it. And that's now 7 points for Victor Wembanyama. Garland surveying the D.
Outside Tatum. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry against Garland. The 3. Out that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Stephen Curry.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the East All-Stars. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. James is out there with Durant. Then it's Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 2 spot.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Towns finds Antetokounmpo. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Durant, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Mitchell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Towns, the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Jokic a screen. Curry passes to Jokic. Towns with the defensive effort.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Giannis missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Chick. Oh!
Man.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action.
Oh! Are you kidding me? And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Curry. Curry crashes inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Brunson the pass to Tatum. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Tatum. Off target from outside. The West trails by 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the East All-Stars. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Towns against Jokic. Lock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Giannis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around. Really doesn't faze him. Doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done. And he does.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Brunson. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Brunson's got the lead up to 8 now for the East All-Stars. Jokic passes to Curry. The 3 ball from Curry.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Antetokounmpo. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Durant. And it's off from 3-point range. The East leading by 7. And they double up Antetokounmpo. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
No good on the 3. The East All-Stars on offense. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown.
Timeout.
Appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Brown, he's checked in for Tatum. Edwards, he's checked in for the West. Curry kicks to LeBron. Outside Edwards. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Curry's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the West All-Stars.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
On the wing, Brown. Edwards defending. Brown the pass to Giannis. 5 to shoot. Out to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Antetokounmpo against James. Outside for Curry. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. James misses. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the East. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics. And there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
And that one misses.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Good on the second free throw. The West trails by 10 to the inside. Curry always finds a way, this time inside.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Basket good. Brunson's got the lead back up to 10 now for the East All-Stars.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Curry. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Mitchell outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Edwards, no good. The East leading by 8. Down low. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the East All-Stars.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Evan Mobley's checked in for the East. Garland comes in for Donovan Mitchell. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jokic. Jackson comes in for James. And James Harden subbed in for Curry.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Brown outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Mobley kicks to Garland. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Garland with the bucket.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. Wembanyama, a screen on Brown. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
So he can't get either to fall. Tatum, that's for 2. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And so it's the East All-Stars, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. And we'll be back with you shortly. And while we can, now let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
They got Jason Tatum. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Brown, and it's Mobley in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Durant, the pass to Harden. Jokic a screen. And it falls over the rim and in.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Tatum nails them both. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Jokic with his screen on Garland. Harden finds Jokic. And here is Durant. Jokic inside. Mobley's there. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the 3.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
Outside Tatum. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Mitchell dishes to Tatum. Brown wide open, he fires. Trains the three-pointer.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And so much for repeating the 3-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Hey, night in and night out, Jokic is taking and relishing the contact. Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
Whatever this team needs from Jokic, he seems to provide it because he works so hard. Whether it's points, passing, rebounding, improved defensively, love his determination.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. James is checked in. The East leading by 8. Mitchell outside. Brown kicks to Tatum. A shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Back to Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
The 3 from Tatum. The rebound by Edwards.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from James Harden. Mitchell outside. Outside Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
James, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. The West trails by 9. Outside Edwards. 11 feet away, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. East with some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for Brown, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Garland. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Edwards, and Curry subbed in for James Harden. Here's Tatum. Outside, Towns. Brunson with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 11 points here in just the second half. LeBron outside. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Driving in. Machetes his way. Giannis. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this.
James finds Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jalen Brunson.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
Shooting two.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
That one is no good. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
And stolen by LeBron. Pass to KD. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. The East leading by 10. Antetokounmpo finds Tatum. And the three off target. James, the pass to Curry. The off-balance finish, Curry.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Jason Tatum taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And so Tatum nails them both. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. Fires away from way outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. With maybe a step out of his range.
In a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
The shot by Curry, no good. The East leading by 12. Outside, Towns. The West grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Tatum, that's good. Tatum's got 38 points.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Brunson missing. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Durant kicks to Jokic. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time